not be here, the spirit of X-Zero lives on. Today, I'm going to be taking down the Ceadeus, or however you pronounce it. It's going to be a tricky one, or a lengthy one, depending on how you view the fight. I'm going in there nearly unprepared. That is to say, all I'm going to be taking in there is the typical items I would normally bring, such as potions, barrel bombs, tranq bombs, a shock trap. I didn't get any underwater ballista ammo, which is key for this fight. But this is the Ceadeus. He's an Elder Dragon, and you can't fight him online as in the current form. You have to fight his subspecies, which is why Taurus asked me to record the regular Ceadeus fight, if I felt like it, and I was up for it. So eventually we're going to have to fight the Goldbeard Ceadeus, but for now, it's just going to be this. So, the base camp gives you a Farcaster. This is helpful to have around. And I believe when we have to fight the Goldbeard Ceadeus, we're going to need some oxygen supplies. But without further ado, let's get right into it. There are two exits you could take from the base camp, actually. There was that one which I took, and then there's a hidden path that'll let you go straight to, I believe, Area... It could be Area 3, or it's Area 2. It's been a while since I've taken it, personally. But yeah, this lovable Leviathan is the Ceadeus. 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 Ceadeus? It's one of those. He's, a little bit adorable. Got a very tiny eye. And then his other eye is covered by his ginormous horn. Offline, with story mode, as I'm going to call it, it's required for you to take one of your Shakalaka companions, Cha-Cha or Kayamba, and have them equip what's known as the Ancient Mask, which allows you to breathe underwater by you signaling them to come to your side and start emanating oxygen. Because the oxygen supplies here underwater are few and far between. And that's why they also gave you mini oxygen tanks. As you can see, there's no way we could really surface together our own oxygen from above ground. This first part of the fight is not all that terrifying. Just keep tossing stuff at him, or keep hitting him if you're Blade Master. And that'll get some preliminary damage on him before you have to go into the final showdown area, which is Area 3. He gets a lot more aggressive when you get to Area 3, though. So right now, it's just do some damage to him. It's not going to be a whole lot, because Area 3 is where you're going to be able to really put on the hurt. If you saw our Jin Moran video, that is of a similar quality of damage that you're able to do to this thing. As in, you have to use things in the environment to do the most damage, as opposed to things you brought on hand or your weapons as of current. Because these Elder Dragons are nothing to mess with. Once we get to the smaller Elder Dragons, the ones that behave similarly to regular monsters, it's going to be a bit easier to deal with those without having to rely on the environment, or at least that's how I assume, because I haven't gotten too much farther in the game past this. Well, not past Ceadeus, but past 8-star missions offline, and recently Hunter Rank 6 quests. I'm still doing alright for oxygen, so I can probably hold out on using Kayamba's Ancient Mask. I believe of the things you can break on the Ceadeus, his beard is one of them. And as for which part of the beard, I believe it's the low-hanging part right underneath his face. And not the thick part, which I'm aiming at right now. And you're also able to break at least one of his horns. I think you're able to break both of them, but in the past, I've personally only been able to break one of them. before the time ran out, or before he was repelled. Because since this guy's an Elder Dragon, unless you have G rank equipment, now I could be over exaggerating this, unless you have really high rank equipment, it's not very easy to get this guy killed. You have to repel him. And to repel him, just do enough damage before time runs out, and if time runs out, then I think you fail, but repelling him will probably happen within the 5-minute time limit. It's worth noting that if you're new to the Legends Monster Hunter videos, me along with Box, we're both kind of amateurs to the series compared to Taurus and X-Zero, so if something I say does not is not correct about how the game plays or how the events go down, then that's entirely my fault, and I did not research any of it. I just go on speculation or observation, like personal observation. Now, the Ceadeus is weakest to dragon and fire, or no, dragon and thunder element. And since I don't have a weapon that I commonly use that uses either dragon or thunder element, I'm just sticking with my fire element Kurapeko bow. Alright, Kanyamba, get over here. You have to signal the appropriate shakalaka by opening the menu and pressing the appropriate X or Y button to signal whoever has the mask. After a while they'll stop, but you can always signal them again as long as they're not stunned. My Cha-Cha has the Nullberry mask on as well, so if I ever get blighted in this fight, which is liable to happen later, I can just use Cha-Cha instead of consuming a Nullberry for my inventory. Get knocked around a little. He does like to swing his tail a lot when trying to swim. I'm surprised that didn't count as a current. I'm going to try to refrain to use my coatings for a little bit, because at this point they're just going to be a waste of resources, or at least waste of items. I could probably use them on more appropriate monsters at a later point, and I don't want to spend money to get more or spend item combination to get more for free. I believe the weakest points for the Ceadeus are its underbelly and its beard. I'm pretty sure you cannot cut its tail. It does not seem like something that can be cut. And as we can see coming into view, the rare and powerful Ceadeus. I think I'm hitting the wall. Here's here's an oxygen point. They do start showing up in Area 2, but to survive that long, you probably most definitely need the Ancient Mask to help you out, which is why the game requires you to get it. Although we're in some underwater ruins, which is a very nice atmosphere. Also, this is not how you're supposed to fire a bow. You'd think arrows would have some sort of property about them that would let them not fly through water like this. But thankfully this is a video game, so anything can happen. I believe once we start getting out of Area 2, like when he's gonna try progressing to 3, he's gonna have to smash through some rocks, so at that point I'm gonna need to back off for sure. That horn did not do a whole lot of damage, even though I was expecting it to. Okay, I was hitting another wall there, so... These dang invisible walls, I tell you. Eventually he'll start shooting out water beams, but for now it's still very tepid and not too dangerous. If you get really close into the Ceadeus' beard, you're able to see a bit of model clipping. That is to say, you're able to see what you shouldn't. Also, I'm pretty sure he's up where I can't reach him. I don't think he can go that high as a player. Oh, here comes a water beam. I probably should have moved out of the way of that better. Although he just destroyed those ruins. I'm getting close. Or am I? Yeah, I guess it was. Alright. We're almost halfway through the fight, because we have a 30-minute time limit. Unfortunately, this is basically what you can expect with the Ceadeus. It's a very long, drawn-out fight, and not very difficult. Since I haven't fought it yet, I'm curious to know what the Goldbeard Ceadeus differs to the regular Ceadeus. In which ways. Kiyamba, come over here. Since we haven't really been able to show them online because we always have a full team, Cha-Cha and Kiyamba, the two Shakalakas, if they equip a particular mask, they'll start to adopt phrases and speech patterns that would benefit the type of mask it is. Kiyamba, using the ancient mask, speaks as though he's an old man. So he talks a lot about his bones hurting and how he's too old for this. Talks a lot about kids being on his lawn. And with Cha-Cha and his Nullberry mask, he speaks very Shakespearean. I don't know what Nullberry has to do with Shakespeare or Victorian-era English, but that's how he speaks. With the Fluffy mask, I know they act all timid and not overly fond of fighting. They're just trying to sound cute. And I can't say I remember too many of the other masks, so whoops. Kayamba slip disc, how Kayamba envy vigor or something. That went by a bit fast. It had something to do with vigor, although I don't think envy was the right word. Ow. That was mean. I think he may be enraged. Unless he's providing me with some oxygen, in which case that's very helpful of you, Ceadeus. Alright, I should probably heal. Yeah. Might as well make use of these first aid meds while I still have them. Thanks for the attack boost, I'm not going to use it. And thanks for the health recovery. I now have an extra first aid med on reserve. Yeah, it's going to help me so much. Alright, there are the rocks I was referring to when I said by the end of 2 he's going to have to use his beam. Thanks, Kayamba. In the classic tale of Naruto versus the Ceadeus, Naruto, with his Kurapeko friend, decide to hopelessly bombard the Ceadeus. Ceadeus mostly doesn't give a crap. However, much to his dismay, Naruto and the Kurapeko decide, you know what? Let's split up. And then the Kurapeko goes off, fires one of the underwater ballistas, and then Naruto does the other one. But then the plan fails because the Kurapeko is just a bow, and bows cannot act on their own. This tragic fanfiction tale told to you by Whattageek. Please subscribe. Written by Cha-Cha, but spoken by Whattageek. Gonna give yourself a headache there. And round deuce. There you go. And with that, we're able to progress with round 3. Or area 3. Or both. Let's go with both. One more shot for good luck. Yeah! Didn't work. That was terrible luck. And once he shows up in 3, we get a cutscene. This is where he starts to get a little more threatening. And a little bit more mobile. But he's still not all that threatening. That supply right there, I believe, gives you rations, and then there's another one nearby that gives you first aid meds. If not that, then that one only gives you rations, and there are 2 other spots I know of that will give you underwater ballista ammo, which are basically required for beating this guy. There's also a Dragonator up there, in case you're familiar with the Gen Moran fight already. I'm not sure if it's ready for use, so I'm going to have to go check that out. But yeah, here's some ballista ammo. And you can have a maximum of 10 on you. Once you have a maximum of 10, then when you try to go collect more at a spot, then it'll just tell you, you've got too much, you're at maximum. and you'll waste one of the possible pickups for it. Me. No. I was gonna say I was gonna use the Dragonator, but... Okay, it is ready. He's just not facing it is the problem. So let me go ahead and... Okay, down there, I'd assume, is probably where the first aid meds are. If not them, then some other helpful item. But rations are definitely one of those. Come on, buddy. Over here. Gonna charge. Not quite as close as I'd want him to, with the head anyway. But let's do it. But damn! Alright, I'm over to the right somewhere. There I am. And up on this tower, there are more underwater ballista bullets. What am I at right now? 7? That's alright. I'll just move over to the other area next. Oh, he mad. He's super mad. Alright, let me get out of here. I don't know the exact interval for when the Dragonator is going to be ready for use again. So, for now, let's just rely on the underwater ballista ammo. Hello, sailor. Alright, that's it for this ballista. Or at least for refilling ammo. Aim for the horns, if anything, because those are liable to break. Where are you going? Oh, I can't turn around that way. Alright. Where are you going? Where are you going? Get back here. Come on. Got some nice ballista ammo for you. I was gonna charge. Whoops, that was not the right kind of button press. That was a mistake. Okie dokie. Where's he at? There he is. There's he at. Get me unstunned. Oh, I can't turn around. Alright. Hey, buddy. Kapew. Gamba, need your help, buddy. He's still over there? Huh. Hey fella, where you going? Oh, you found a little rock to hide behind. Roar. Alright, after this we're just gonna have to go back to whaling on him, unless the Dragonator gets ready for use again. Oh, crap. Wasted that one. Just wait for him to get back up and then fire. There we go. Ha-ha! Oh, he's gonna feel that one in the morning. let's have it not go to waste. Hopefully. I was gonna say, is he gonna fire off another one of those beams? Because if so, I'm getting out of there. Where am I? There am I. You. Alright, that's enough for this. That's just a classic, go up to it and shoot at it, or blade master it, or what have you. Although, hey, got him stunned a little. Alright, let me go carve this. I'm pretty sure you're able to carve 2 times off of it. Hi, buddy. Oh, no! We're good. I don't need rations. That would be a good time to start applying my coating. Power coating in particular, because I don't think my other status coatings would be able to do much against them. At least not at this point. Just want the Dragonator to be ready again. I was gonna say, is he gonna fire another one of those? Because if so, that'd give me a good time to shoot at him. Hi, fella. Might as well just hang around the Dragonator at this point, waiting for it to recharge. Huh. It totally collided with me, but it didn't totally collide with me. Where is I? Ow. Alright, fine. Looks like Cha-Cha's dead, which is unfortunate. So yeah, Kayamba says to hit him with the Dragonator at this point, but unfortunately it's not quite ready, so... Ow. We're gonna have to wait a little on that front. Hopefully he won't... hopefully it'll be ready before time runs out, because now I'm starting to get a little anxious. Just making sure that it is, in fact, not ready. Ow. That hurt my feelings. Now, it's worth noting that if you don't successfully slay or repel the Ceadeus on the first time around, at least during the main offline quest that is urgent. This one is the 5-star quest equivalent of it, but if you fail to do the first one, I know for sure, you're able to go back to it and pick up right where you left off. So his horn would still be broken, and you'd be able to continue from there. assuming you broke the horn. But it looks like I fail this one because I didn't get to repel him, and time's basically up. And he's nowhere close to getting hit by the Dragonator. So unfortunately... Yeah. Alright. Just keep firing at him. Hopefully by some miracle. He's just gonna keep firing at me. Alright. Hey, there it is. And time up, right? Right? Cool. Alright. Ceadeus, come over here. Ceadeus, over here. That's right, that's right. Come over here. Aw, well. Yeah, time was up, but he was wounded, so that counted as quest completed. So he's repelled, but unfortunately I didn't get to slay him, so I couldn't carve anything off. Yeah, I guess that's what I get for using a ranged weapon against such a fearsome foe. That is to say, he's an Elder Dragon, and not that he's overly difficult. But yeah, if you fail to repel him, as in I've had instances where I've cut off the horn, but he still didn't leave at the end of it. You have to do a whole lot of damage to him in order for him to count as being repelled. So, if you fail to slay him, not a big deal, because the mission objective is to either slay or repel him, just like Gen Moron. But if you could do the killing thing, then that's also really cool, because you could get some cool carves out of it. But yeah, that was the Ceadeus. Ceadeus X. Human Revolution. Got a lot of cool stuff, and then Aqua Glow Jewels. Got the Ceadeus tail, though. Alright, that's it for me. Next time you see the Monster Hunter series get updated on the channel, it'd be more 4-player action. So, see you guys next time. Wait. See you guys next time.